First, number 3, Kate Wisniewski.
I'd like to welcome you to Byron Center High School tonight for our senior night. First, we have number 3, Kate Wisniewski. Kate is the daughter of Kurt and Brenda Wisniewski. Kate is a 3-year member of the varsity volleyball team. Kate has a 3.96 GPA and plans to attend either Louisiana State University or the University of Mississippi. Kate's advice to younger BC volleyball players is to enjoy and take advantage of each opportunity you are given. Don't overthink it. Number 3, Kate Wisniewski. Next we have number 5, Caroline Baker. Caroline is the daughter of Jason and Robin Baker. Caroline is a 4-year member of the varsity volleyball team. Caroline has a 3.66 GPA and will attend Grand Valley State University to study business and play volleyball. Caroline's advice to younger BC players is to make as many memories as you can, to have confidence and courage in everything you do. Number 5, Caroline Baker. Next we have number 6, Brianna Whitfield. Bree is the daughter of Patrick and Shannon Whitfield. Bree is a 3-year member of the varsity volleyball team. Bree has a 3.92 GPA and will attend Albion College to continue her education and play volleyball. Bree's advice to younger BC volleyball players is to enjoy every moment on and off the court. Pay attention to all of the lessons volleyball is teaching you, and to appreciate the friendships you make with teammates because they will last forever. Number 6, Brianna Whitfield. Next we have number 7, Mackenzie Bennett. Mackenzie is the daughter of Aubrey and David and Randy and Valkyrie. Kenzie is a 4-year member of the varsity volleyball team. Kenzie has a 3.53 GPA and will be attending Trinity College to study speech and language pathology and play volleyball. Her advice to younger BC volleyball players is trust in the process and enjoy it. Number 7, Mackenzie Bennett. Next we have number 9, Avery DePoctor. Avery is the daughter of Tony and Kim DePoctor. Avery is a 3-year member of the varsity volleyball team. Avery also is a member of the varsity basketball team. Avery has a 3.5 GPA and will attend Aquinas College to further her education while also playing basketball. Avery's advice to younger BC volleyball players is to love your teammates and support them on and off the court, to make a family of the team just like the one we have now. Number 9, Avery DePoctor.
That's number 9, Avery DePoctor.
Our last senior is number 11, Madison Sanholm. Maddie is the daughter of Steve and Megan Sanholm. Maddie is a 2-year varsity member of the varsity volleyball team. Maddie also plays varsity basketball and varsity softball. Maddie has a 4.04 GPA. Maddie will attend college, but it is undecided about where she will go. Maddie's advice to younger BC volleyball players is to enjoy the moments while they last. Number 11, Maddie Sanholm. We thank these senior varsity volleyball players for all they have done for the varsity volleyball team this season, and we wish them the best of luck for the remainder of their season.
Let's go.
We want to welcome you to tonight's matchup for volleyball between the Bulldogs of Byron Center and the Pioneers of East Grand Rapids. Introducing for East Grand Rapids, the Pioneers, number 1, Gray Borluga. Number 2, Zoe Sorta. Number 3, Sadie Dupin. Number 4, Olivia Shaw. Number 5, Delaney Myers. Number 6, Gwen Caltera. Number 7, Lily Adloff. Number 8, Kiara Foudeman. Number 9, Rory Edelman. Number 11, Sadie Davleman. Number 12, Maddie Hungerford. Number 13, Joanna Tatchis. Number 14, Ella Tatchis. And number 15, Riley Stanley Ellard. The Pioneers are coached by Buriel Ossie, assistant coached by Alex Booth, Lindsay Duca, Michaela Tucker, and Isabella Kanichkanek. For the Byron Center Bulldogs, we have number 1, Reese Lowe. Number 2, Mallory Johnson. Number 3, Kate Wisniewski. Number 4, Claire Marcelino. Number 5, Caroline Baker. Number 6, Brianna Whitfield. Number 7, Mackenzie Bennett. Number 8, Delaney Summers. Number 9, Avery DePoctor. Number 10, Alyssa Davis. Number 11, Madison Sandholm. Number 12, Chloe DeBoer. And number 14, Quincy Barr. The Bulldogs are coached by Missy Ritz Johnson and assistant coach Ellie Humphreys and Lisa Devon. The Bulldogs are coming into tonight's contest with a record of 26-5, currently ranked number 9 in the MIC volleyball standings. East Grand Rapids is coming in with a very young team, a growing young team. They have 2 sets of sisters, along with a set of freshman twins that are starting. And fun fact, all 3 East Grand Rapids coaches are grads of East Grand Rapids, and a new coaching staff to East Grand Rapids. So they have what's going to be a growing year, but have a bright future ahead of them. So tonight, as we get started here, we want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township. And we also like to thank our gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. So the Pioneers are going to start out in set 1 serving with number 11, Sadie, back for the Pioneers to serve. And Mallory Johnson with a good outside hit there to bring the ball back to the Bulldogs. And Caroline Baker will start out serving for the Bulldogs. Number 9, Rory Edelman coming in for the Pioneers. Good serve by Baker. And a kill for the Pioneers, number 16. And number 12, Maddie Hungerford will be back to serve for the Pioneers. And up to Whitfield with a kill. Bree is one of our seniors for tonight's senior night, along with Caroline. Have been great assets to the Byron Center volleyball team. And that's an ace for Baker. Bulldogs lead 3-1 here in the first set. And Whitfield up for the kill. She read that ball well. Pass was too close up to the net, and she took advantage of that for the kill. Baker continues to serve. Bulldogs leading 4-1. Off the tip of the net. Back set. And just long. Big hit, but also a big block. And called over the net there, reached a little bit over the net. Avery DePoctor, but going to go over to East Grand Rapids. So they're saying ball was still on the East Grand Rapids side of the net when she reached over to push that down. Paul must cross the plane. Short serve and effective. Going to give a point for the Pioneers. Bree Whitfield again for a big hit. Outside to number 14 and a kill for Ellie. One of our junior sisters, Ellie Tatchis. And outside, and a kill for Reese Lowe. Her first kill in the night. Mackenzie Bennett, our libero, back to serve. She's another one of our seniors. And up at the net, Reese Lowe really taking a big, Mackenzie Bennett taking a big swing at that. And Reese Lowe for the kill. Second on the night for her. And into the net. And number 4, Olivia Shaw in for the Pioneers, and she will be serving as the Bulldogs lead 8-5 here in the first set. Pass to Baker, back set. And that's going to go over to the Bulldogs with a double hit, and Bree Whitfield is going to go back to serve for the Bulldogs. As the barrel, Riley Stanley Ellard, the freshman for the Pioneers, coming up with a big serve. And a big hit for the Bulldogs. Again, Reese Lowe. Claire Marzolino coming in for the Bulldogs, and she'll be serving. And a tip by Baker. Free ball for the Bulldogs here. Let's see what they can do with it. And a big hit by Mackenzie Bennett. And they're calling Pioneers in the net on that one. So Claire Martolino will continue to serve as the Bulldogs lead 11-7 here in the first set. Nice serve. Oh, big block by the Pioneers. And number 1, Gray Borgla, senior for the Pioneers, one of only 4 seniors on the Pioneer team. And that one hit the antenna. tip by number 7, Mackenzie Bennett. Kate Wisniewski back to serve for the Bulldogs. And big kill and a block for the Bulldogs, but lands on the Bulldog side. So Sadie back to serve again for East Grand Rapids. Outside hit and a big kill by Mackenzie Bennett. Caroline Baker is back to serve for the Bulldogs. Baker will be attending Grand Valley next year to play volleyball. Tip by the Pioneers. Baker set it up to Whitfield. Big hit, but blocked. Outside, and Mackenzie Bennett again for the kill. Mackenzie Bennett, another one of our seniors. Big hit by number 14, but out. Kill by Whitfield. And the Pioneers are going to call a timeout as the Bulldogs lead 16-10 here in the first set. We want to thank our Byron Center Silver sponsors, Family Fare, Fast Signs, and Pete's Grill and Tavern, along with our bronze sponsors, Orthopedic Associations of West Michigan, University of Michigan Health West, and XYZ Motors. If you'd like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV, not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website at www.byrontv.com for either a Blu-ray or DVD of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. Baker going to continue to serve here for the Bulldogs as we are in the first set with the Bulldogs leading 16-10. And tip over, back to Bennett. Big hit by 14 from East Grand Rapids. Ella Tatchis, that's her second on the night. And that's going to turn back over to Maddie Hungerford for the Pioneers back to serve. So Bennett back to serve for the Bulldogs. Mackenzie's going to be playing volleyball at Trinity Christian College next year, studying speech and language pathology. And outside hit, but into the net. And big hit by Whitfield off the hands of the Pioneers. So Mallory Johnson will go back to serve for the Bulldogs as they lead 18-13 here in the first set. And a big ace. And another one. Mallory is a freshman this year. Libero has been playing volleyball for 7 years. And is planning on playing tennis and basketball for the Bulldogs. And another big ace for Mallory. She's been a huge asset as a freshman for these Bulldogs. And the Pioneers are going to call another timeout as they trail 20-13 here in the first set. We want to again thank our sponsors, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township, along with our gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. You can follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our production and news. So the Bulldogs back and ready out on the court as the Pioneer coaches take a little bit longer to rally up their team and send them back out. And Mallory Johnson will continue to serve for the Bulldogs. Outside hit, but out. (22-13) Bulldogs. And calling that one as a Pioneer player in the net. Into the net, so it's going to turn over to the Pioneers. Number 4, Olivia Shaw, coming in to serve for the Pioneers. Bulldogs lead 23-14 here in the first set. Pass back set to Maddie Sandholm, and it catches the line. So a kill for Sandholm. Our senior, she is undecided where she's going to go next year, but she's planning on staying close by. Bree Whitfield serving for a set point. And a tip by Baker. So Byron is going to take the first set 25-14. We want to thank our Byron Center silver sponsors, Pete's Grill and Tavern, Fast Signs, and Family Fair. We want to also thank our BC Athletic bronze sponsors, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan, University of Michigan Health West, and XYZ Motors. We here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. So some fun facts about our Byron Center seniors. Kate Wisniewski has traveled through Spain and Italy. Caroline Baker has a dog named Mayfield Baker. Bree Whitfield has a love of llamas, and one of her favorite childhood memories was going to see Miss Shelley at Family Fair and getting a sucker when she went shopping with her mom. Avery DePoctor also plays lacrosse for the first Byron Center team that came. When lacrosse first came to Byron Center, she was part of that inaugural lacrosse team. And Maddie Stanholm, whose favorite color is purple. So a little bit of fun facts about our seniors tonight. We thank them for their continued dedication to the Byron Center volleyball program and wish them well through the remainder of the season and postseason play, and for all of their future endeavors. So the Bulldogs will start serving in this second set. So this year's captains is Caroline Baker, Mackenzie Bennett, Bree Whitfield, and Kate Wisniewski. Last year, the Bulldogs had 2 first conference team members, and Caroline Baker and Bree Whitfield, and Mackenzie Bennett rounded off all conference with honorable mention status. Caroline Baker also received all region team and all state honorable mention. Last year, Byron was 4th in the OK White. They lost in their first round of districts to Caledonia, and it is Coach Ritz Johnson's second year here at Byron Center, leading the Byron Center on to a very good season this year. As it was stated, they are 26-5 here in their season. So as the officials check the lineups for each team, they will wave the liberos into play, and Baker will go back for the Bulldogs to serve to start this second set. Nice serve by Baker, outside hit, and that's going to go in. So substitution for East Grand Rapids, Ella Tatchis back end. And that's just long. So Mackenzie Bennett is going to go back to serve for the Bulldogs. And a nice ace there by Mackenzie Bennett. And another big serve. Going to be a free ball. See if the Bulldogs can do anything with that. Pass up. Going to be outside hit. Nice hit by Reese Lowe. And another free ball, but not able to get it over, so it's going to go point to the Bulldogs. And just on the side of the net, tipped off of East Grand Rapids and went out. So Johnson's going to continue to serve for the Bulldogs as they lead 4-1 here in the second set. And that's going to be another ace. And a great Reese Lowe waiting for that one to come over and just tipping it back over the net. Mackenzie Bennett going to continue to serve as the Bulldogs extend their lead 6-1 here in the first set with another ace. And the Pioneers are going to call a timeout as they trail 7-1 here in the second set. Want to thank our gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction, and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. We also want to thank our silver sponsors, Family Fair, Fast Signs, and Pete's Grill and Tavern. Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website at www.byrontv.com for either a Blu-ray or DVD of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. And big hit by number 14, Ella Tachis for East Grand Rapids. Off the blocker's hands of the Bulldogs. And Maddie Hungerford back to serve for the Pioneers. Nice serve. That's a big ace for Maddie. And into the net. So Mallory Johnson will go back to serve for the Bulldogs. Another big hit by East Grand Rapids, but in the net. And tip. Very effective and going to give the Bulldogs a 10-3 lead here in the second set. And another tip by Maddie Sandholm up there waiting at the net. Able to just tip that one back in and down for a Bulldog point. Reese Lowe with a big hit. Tip. Back set to Whitfield for the kill. And Whitfield is going to go back to serve. Just long. Number 4, Olivia Shaw coming in to serve for the Pioneers. Bulldogs lead 12-5 here in the second set. And another big hit by Maddie Sandholm. And number 4, Claire Marzolino coming in to serve for the Bulldogs. And a big kill for number 11, Sadie, for the Pioneers. And the libero, Riley Ellard, back to serve. Freshman libero for the Pioneers as well. Good pass by Whitfield, outside hit to Bennett, and off the arms of the Pioneers. Kate Wisniewski back to serve for the Bulldogs as they lead 14-6 here in the second set. That one was just long. And another big hit by the Pioneers. That one by number 12, Maddie Hungerford. And number 1, Gray Borluga, back to serve for the Pioneers. And a tip, effective by Baker. And Baker will go back to serve for the Bulldogs. Nice serve by Baker. It's going to be a lift. Called against the Pioneers. Oh, Pioneers called out of rotation. And another big serve by Baker. And East Grand Rapids is going to call another timeout as they trail to Byron Center with the Bulldogs leading 19-7 here in the second set. So again, it's senior night here for the Bulldogs as we support our seniors and thank them for their years of service to the Byron Center volleyball program. And it's nice to see a nice fan base here to cheer on the Bulldogs seniors, along with a lot of current and former BC coaches from all sports. I see Coach Tom Barker, Byron Center wrestling coach, former basketball coaches Jen Slott and Stephanie Jacoby, former volleyball coach Jen Ritzma, current tennis coach Randall or Senior Domeyer, to name a few that I can see here from up top. We thank them for their support of all the athletes here at Byron Center and coming out and cheering on their senior athletes. So Baker's going to continue to serve here in the second set with the Bulldogs leading 19-7. Baker outside to Whitfield. Big hit by Whitfield. It's going to be a free ball. And nicely paced free ball to that back corner. And Kate Wisniewski not able to get a full arm on that. So the Pioneers are going to take over the serve. And Whitfield for the kill. Whitfield having a great night tonight. And number 14, Quincy Barr, in for the Bulldogs. And another ace for Mackenzie Bennett. Bulldogs lead 20-8 here in the second set. And I did. And outside hit by Avery DePachter for the kill. a big kill by number 14, Ella Tatchis, for the Pioneers. And Whitfield passing it over, setting up a good hit for Quincy Barr. Baker with a short set to DePachter, and the kill. Number 11, Maddie Sandholm coming in, and Mallory Johnson back to serve for the Bulldogs as they lead 23-9 here in the second set. Set by Baker, Maddie Sandholm for the kill. And Mallory Johnson gonna serve for set point here, 24-9. Oh, into the net. So the Pioneers gonna get another opportunity to get some points on the board. And a set up to Whitfield, and another big hit off the hands of the Pioneers, and the Bulldogs are gonna take the second set, 25-10. And they lead this match 2-0. We wanna thank our sponsors, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township, along with our gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction, and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. You can follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our production and news. We here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. So all of our players have been playing far out volleyball for a number of years, anywhere from 3 years up to 7 years playing far out volleyball, which does show immensely in the play of these Bulldog ladies and the senior leadership on this team to really bring their team together during those tough matches and come out victorious. 26 matches this season, and today looking to be number 27. So Byron Center is going to be receiving serve, and so we will wait for the Pioneers to come out, and they will serve first here in the third set. The screen here in the gymnasium showing the Byron Center girls golf team, who has now went back to back to back as OK White champions, led by Macy Elzinga, who was the #1 golfer in the state last year. So we wish them best of luck in their postseason endeavors, as our officials here check to make sure that lineups are correct here on the floor. And they wave the liberos in. And And number 11, Sadie for the Pioneers will go back to serve to start out this third set. And a big kill. Number 12, Maddie Hungerford for the Pioneers. Off the tip of the net, Baker outside set to Bennett, and a kill for Bennett. And Caroline Baker will go back to serve for the Bulldogs. And a big hit, but long. And a big block by the Bulldogs. But went down, and so we'll turn back over to East Grand Rapids as we're tied up 2-2 here in the third set. Long serve. So we'll turn over to Bennett. We'll be back to serve for the Bulldogs. And that was number 1, Reese Lowe, for another kill for the Bulldogs. Rolled off the tape and landed on the East Grand Rapids side. Bree Whitfield with the tip. Read that ball perfectly. Tipped it cross court. Oh, and called into the net. And the Bulldogs extend their lead 6-2 here in the third set. Outside hit, Reese Lowe. And a big block by Whitfield. And a Proctor. And another ace by Mackenzie Bennett. And that one's just long. Nice diving pass by Mackenzie Bennett there. Little miscommunication by the Pioneers, and it's going to go back over to the Bulldogs with Mallory Johnson serving. Tipped off the net and in, effective ace for Mallory. Big hit by Whitfield. Pioneers into the net. And the Pioneers are going to call a timeout as they trail, with the Bulldogs leading 11-3 here in the third set. We want to thank our bronze sponsors, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan and University of Michigan Health West, along with XYZ Motors. And our main sponsors, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township. We here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. So Mallory Johnson going to continue to serve here in the third set, with the Bulldogs leading 11-3. And a big hit by number 14, Ella Tatchis. She's having a great night here for the Pioneers. And Olivia Shaw is back in to serve for the Pioneers. And number 1, Reese Lowe with a big hit. And another tip by Baker into that hole. And Whitfield is going to go back to serve. Nice serve by Whitfield. Pass up, and Maddie Sandholm with the tip. Set just put behind Sadie there and couldn't get that over. Another big serve from Whitfield. It's going to be a free ball. Baker going to go to the outside, and a tip, and it's going to go in. Reese Lowe tipping it right over top of that blocker. And number 12, Chloe DeBoer, is coming in for the Bulldogs. Nice serve by Whitfield. And a pass up for Chloe. And they're going to call the Pioneers in the net. So Whitfield going to continue to serve for the Bulldogs as they lead 15-4. Number 7, Lily Adloff, coming in for the Pioneers. And a short serve. Freshman libero Riley Eldred back to serve for the Pioneers. Claire Marzolino coming in to serve for the Bulldogs. And Mackenzie Bennett coming off as Quincy Barr goes back in for the Bulldogs. And a big kill by Maddie Hungerford. And And number 1, Gray Borgula back to serve for the Pioneers. And going to be a lift called against the Pioneers. And number 33, Kate Wisniewski, coming in to serve for the Bulldogs. And that's going to go long. So Bulldogs lead 18-6 here in the second set. Number 2, Zori Sorta in for the Pioneers. And a tip. Whitfield gets that up. Free ball though. See if the Pioneers can do something with that. And just too close to the net. Going to be called 4 hits on the Pioneers. Effective play by the Pioneers. They will take over the serve. Bulldogs leading 19-7 here in the third set. And a nice big serve for the Pioneers, number 7, Lily Adloff. And a kill for Quincy Barr. And the Pioneers are going to call a timeout as the Bulldogs lead 20-8 here in the third set. Want to thank our gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction and the Center for Rehabilitation, along with our silver sponsors, Family Fair, Fast Signs, and Pete's Grill and Tavern. Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website, www.byrontv.com, for either a Blu-ray or DVD of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. Like number 10, Alyssa Davis, is going to be coming in for the Bulldogs, along with number 8, Delaney Summers. And number 8, Kiera, is coming in for East Grand Rapids. And everybody cheering as Bree Whitfield comes off the floor, capping off an amazing volleyball career here at Byron Center for the last home game, which was, I'm sure, is emotional for all of these girls. And Delaney Summers back to serve for the Bulldogs as they lead 20-8 here in the third set. And a big kill, number 12, Maddie Hungaford. And she will now go back to serve for the Pioneers. And just long. Oh, but the Pioneers are called in the net. And number 1, Reese Lowe coming into the game with Quincy Barr back to serve. And free ball. And a good point. With DePoctor being the only senior on the floor, this shows you what the future of Bulldog volleyball has in store. So it's exciting to see what's to come. And they're calling it a back row attack. So the Bulldogs are going to lead 23-9 here in the third set. Quincy Barr continuing to serve. Nice big serve. And Reese Lowe, another kill for the Bulldogs. And going to be serving here for set point. And just wide. So Pioneers going to get another chance to put some points here on the board. Number 2, Zoe Sorta back to serve for the Pioneers. And that's going to be long. And the Bulldogs are going to take the third set, 25-10. So the Bulldogs win in 3 over the Pioneers today, 25-14, 25-10, and 25-10. Unofficial stats for today for East Grand Rapids: Ellie Tatchis with 5 kills, Maddie Hungerford with 4, and Sadie Develmink with 1, and an ace each for Lily Adloff and Maddie Hungerford. For the Bulldogs, Mackenzie Bennett leading with 5 aces, Mallory Johnson with 4, and Caroline Baker with 2. And for the Bulldogs, both Bree Whitfield and Reese Lowe with 5 kills, Mackenzie Bennett and Maddie Sandholm with 3.